Well, good morning, students. This is Wednesday, April 1st, and I'm not really planning on assigning anything brand new today. Today is a day that you should be spending some time trying to get some stuff finished from Monday or Tuesday. Um, for those of you folks who think you are finished, I'm going to call out some names, and so listen for your name. For those 15 people that have already turned in the Wackadillo page, page 343, and I have a grade for you. Those 15 people are Camry, Bryson Baldwin, Karch, Kaysen, Noah, Olivia, Cheyenne, Adley, Thor, Bella, Mason, Natalie, Jonah, Kaylee, and Anahi. And that's of about 8:30 Tuesday night. For those 13 people that have already turned in a finished park project, I have Neely, Tripp, Kaylee, Jillian, Mason, Dylan, Adley, Cheyenne, Olivia, Malaya, Noah, Kaysen, and Elise. So out of all 45 students, or 42 students, I think it is, that have signed up for my Google Classroom, 8 of you, Kaysen, Noah, Olivia, Malaya, Cheyenne, Adley, Mason, and Kaylee, have already turned in everything I've asked for. Everybody else needs to be working on either finishing page 343 and getting it turned in, or working on the city park project. Now, page 343 is due by the end of today. The city park project isn't due until Friday, but according to the school calendar, we're supposed to be out of school Friday. So I'd suggest trying to get it done by Thursday. But since the deadline is Friday, you still have Friday if you want to work on it during that day. On the city park project, there are a couple of people who sent me a finished, or what they thought was a finished park design. I had to send those two back. One of them was actually my design. You can't do that. You can't just copy my idea. You got to come up with something on your own. If you received the park project back with a note that says to redo it and resubmit, then that's what you need to do. You need to redo it and resubmit. If you got the park project back with a little note about what I thought about your park, well, then you're good to go on the city park. Now, if I didn't call your name for page 343 and you're convinced that you turned it in, you need to contact me so that we can try to figure out whereabouts in cyberspace it is. Now, some of you folks might have just printed off page 343 and wrote on it at the house. That's fine. On your park project, some of you folks might have printed off the grid paper and just drew your picture on it. That's fine. Just realize that on Monday, you're going to have to take those papers and turn all those papers into the office Monday morning. When you go pick up your new packet, you need to turn in all the finished papers that you have right now. Now, when you turn in some finished papers, from what I've been told, is those papers have to sit up there in the office or somewhere in the school for a couple of days, go through a little disinfection process, make sure there's no coronavirus that's going to be transported anywhere. And then Miss Word will call me and let me know when it's good for me to come pick them up so I can bring them to the house and get them graded. So even though people aren't on Google Classroom, if they're doing the paper packet, they're still going to have to turn it in, and you're still going to be receiving grades on it. Now, your grade might not come as fast as those folks doing it on Google Classroom. So if you don't see a grade show up in the grade book immediately, I might have to put in the I for an incomplete until I do get it from you. So today, there really is no new assignment. You just need to be working on finishing page 343. And you also need to be working on the park project. Make sure you're watching the YouTube videos so that you can see how I want it done. I've had way too many people turn in page 343 and I just returned it back to them saying to do it over again because they didn't do it like I asked you to. If you got a grade, you're good. If you turned it in and didn't get a grade back, well, then you've got some work to do. You got some corrections to make. Watch the videos. Watch the videos on page 343. Watch the videos on the City Park project. And tomorrow you will have another video about review number 13. Friday is supposed to be a holiday. Well, actually, you're supposed to be out of school for a school conference day, so I will not be assigning anything on Friday. And to those 8 people, Kason, Noah, Olivia, Malaya, Cheyenne, Adley, Mason, Kaylee, y'all have some fun today. You don't have any math to worry about. The rest of you, let's try to get some stuff finished. Contact me if you think that there is something that you have done that I haven't received yet. All right. Y'all have a good day. Have fun.